street, Peter Beadle. Would you say that's Hereford's most complete team performance of the season?
Did you hear me? That's exactly what I've just said to the players there on the centre circle. Was as performances go, that's probably as complete as we've had so far this season. I thought we showed great discipline to keep them out because, like I said, the scoreline is what it is, and that, for us that's a bonus. But they're a good side, and like I said, I'll be extremely surprised if they don't win their league by a country mile this year. And I said to the boys, I think we'll find it difficult to come up against a front four or an attacking team with the players they've got again this season. I'm sure at some point we will, but they're going to be hard to beat what they've produced today. So the scoreline, in a way, I'm delighted. I feel for them because 6-0 is a thumping. So, but as a performance, perfect. Clean sheet. Thought the back four lads, and they worked so hard. So, like I said, the clean sheet was nice as well.
Energy levels were up. The players seemed hugely motivated. I mean, it's a fantastic month. We've got Old Church next week, first against second in the table.
Yeah,
everything's set up for that now next week.
Well, like I said, that's the challenge. As I said at the end of December, January is a fantastic month of opposition and games we've had. Obviously, last week was postponed, so we had to put back the Calcer game, which was a shame because I'm sure that would have been a good game as well. But yeah, we got Old Church coming here next week, and they'll be ready for that as well because it will be a chance for them to stamp their mark, which is what they want to do. And I've just said to the boys, the challenge for them is to continue what we're doing. And like I said, we had a little bit of a slump, I thought, at Wolverunians, where we didn't have that energy and we looked a little bit off it. But today, like I said, I thought that was as professional, as complete a performance as we could have. We were fantastic defensively. We changed a few things with our shape. And it worked, and like I said, and if I just said then, I said if we'd have been more clinical, what could it have been score-wise? Because I think if we'd have been more clinical, it could have been a few more. So, like I said, but I'm just happy with the performance.
Were you surprised that Nirvana still maintained? They tried to play the ball out of defence rather than knocking it long.
No, not surprised because we discussed and tried to second guess what they were going to do today after playing last week, and and the concern certainly between me and the staff was that they were probably not going to change very much. I think they changed it early at the start of the game. Their wing backs did drop a little bit deeper than they did in the first game and tried to nullify our wide men. But I think once we got to 2-0, I think they sort of threw caution to the wind. And as I've said before, when teams go down to 10 men or they throw caution to the wind and open up, that's when we're at our best. And today, like I said, second half we were fantastic clinically, but I think all the hard work was done in the first half with the fact that we matched them. We, individual across the pitch, all the individuals won their battle. And like I said, so it was a real good performance.
Have you got any knocks at all, any injuries that you're aware of following the game?
No. So far I've not been in there yet. But they all seemed fine. Obviously they're extremely happy with what they've done today, and like I said, and they should be. But I think the happiest people are the ground staff because I think they've done yet again a fantastic job to get this game on today with all the weather we've had and how bad it was last Saturday. And looking at it now, it hardly looks like there's been a game here. So credit to them as well because they've worked tirelessly this week. I know they have, and to have the playing surface we've had today has been phenomenal. And like I said, for most part, it was a good game. So but we're no knocks so far. We've come through the game unscathed. We've come through the game with a clean sheet. We've scored 6 goals. We're into the next round, and we'll look forward to that in 2 weeks. But as we've always said, it's all the old cliches, and it's one game at a time. And next week is a big game for us again.
How much of a headache is it, competition for places now within the team? There's so many players that appear to be able to slot in.
I'm almost 100% certain that every manager in our league and the league above would love the problem I've got at the moment of having players that We've tried to be a little bit clever as well with 1 or 2 that have had knocks and problems and they've been on the bench and we've not needed them, so they haven't needed to come on and they've come through now, so they're all now chomping at the bit to get back in the team. Like I said, the only ones at the moment are Nathan Hughes, who's got a slight ankle, and Purge a slight ankle. And Purge is here today and he's seeing it, and I know he's chomping at the bit to get back in and get fit because he doesn't want to not be part of it. So it is a problem because obviously we need game time and we want to get them as much game time as we can, everybody, to make sure everybody's ready. But as you've seen today, the ones that have come on today, the 3 that have come on, Sid come on and a hand in 2 goals. Ross has scored his first goal. So so it looks good for us at the moment. But as we said, it's one game, and we're only as good as our last game, and we were very good now, and we'll see how we are next week.
And finally, a word about the support again, just under 3,000 here today.
I got to be honest, I was really surprised with how many turned up after the cancellation of last weekend's game. But like I said, how many more times can I say how great they've been? And like I said, and today they're in full voice. And again, if they keep coming and sticking behind the players, I think one thing they can rest assured with all these players is they don't lack effort and they don't wear that shirt with pride. When they put the shirt on, they do their best as best they can. I'll forgive bad games. I've said that. I said that at Wolverunians. I'll forgive every player that has a bad game. What I won't stand for is people that don't put effort in, don't work hard, because you don't need to be a good player to do that. And like I said, and I think the supporters know that. They can see these boys really enjoy playing here. They love playing for this club. They love wearing this shirt, and they try and perform well every week. And some weeks we don't have vintage performances or fantastic displays, but they work hard every single week. And when we don't, like we didn't at Wolverhampton, it becomes difficult. But they've learnt that lesson, hopefully.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.